What is up guys, it's Cal, and today some interesting news came out regarding the ELYSIUM World of Warcraft Vanilla private server. So let's get into exactly what happened. The people behind NOSTALRIUS Realm, which was the biggest vanilla WoW private server until they were asked by Blizzard to shut down, released a statement asking ELYSIUM to stop using the data that they provided to them. This data meaning the core that the server is running on, and the database that NOSTALRIUS gave them. Now of course this generated a lot of hate for the ones behind NOSTALRIUS. But why exactly did they do this? I mean, they had a private server of their own. Why would they do something to hinder another private server that is just trying to carry on their legacy? Well, NOSTALRIUS essentially said that they feel like the data has been misused, meaning they would much rather Blizzard create legacy servers for many to play on instead of other independent groups creating these vanilla WoW private servers. But, you see, the thing is, ELYSIUM doesn't get to choose if Blizzard creates legacy servers or not. It's completely on Blizz, and they've talked about it briefly before, and they kind of just ignore the topic. So it's obvious that they don't want to create legacy servers at this time. Now I don't really want to do speculations as to why NOSTALRIUS publicly said this, because assumptions usually don't go over well, but I'm going to. It's understandable that NOSTALRIUS wants legacy servers, a lot of people do, myself included, but I take it as sort of a jealousy backstab. Now by that, I mean, when NOSTALRIUS was starting out, and even towards the end of their life cycle when they were getting tons of recognition from fans, and even haters of vanilla WoW, they were seen as these amazing group of people who were bringing out the nostalgia of people, bringing the nostalgia back to us. Then they received a cease and desist letter from Blizzard, so that they had to shut down. Blizzard obviously knows about ELYSIUM, and hasn't sent them the same thing, mainly because I think their server's hosted in Russia. That's just what I've been hearing a lot of, and since that's the case, Blizzard can't exactly shut them down due to us not being the best allies with Russia. So good luck getting a cease and desist letter past that. We are allies with France, however, which is where the NOSTALRIUS server was being held. But anyways, back to the topic. The volunteers behind ELYSIUM are now being held to the same regard that the volunteers at Nost were. So anyways, after NOSTALRIUS released the statement, ELYSIUM wrote up a counter statement, which got leaked somehow. But then a bit later they officially posted a revised counter statement, essentially saying that they aren't backing down and all of our characters created will be saved and still playable. They did however say that they're going to respect NOSTALRIUS' wishes, and they'll be switching the core of the server from the NOSTALRIUS core to what they've named the Anathema core. And they've said that the quality of the servers because of this will either be the same or better, which is definitely nice. Now ELYSIUM did create a new PvP server a few days ago titled Zeth Kur, and as you see in the screenshot, they renamed the NOSTALRIUS PvE and PvP realms to Darashire and Anathema, respectively. And then there's the ELYSIUM PvP server, which they created a week ago. So on top of that, which this has many people confused on whether their NOSTALRIUS characters that they've generated with the tokens will be wiped or not. They won't. Every character in the database since ELYSIUM's launch will stay. This means that any character created via the NOSTALRIUS token generator, and of course any character created using the character creation on ELYSIUM, will stay. ELYSIUM did post some interesting stats here that I'll flash on the screen from them. They said that 52% of NOSTALRIUS active accounts transferred over 16 days. Those are the token generated uptimes. 155% increase of active accounts compared to NOSTALRIUS. 50% of total accounts were active in the last 7 days. 17,000 players simultaneously online on relaunch. 30,500 players simultaneously online over 4 realms. And ELYSIUM is comprised of 62 volunteers. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and I mean that's pretty much it. Nothing negative is going to happen because of this. Only positives like the server possibly running faster is all. And now I'm glad that ELYSIUM didn't back down and do like a database wipe of characters created from NOSTALRIUS, because for a minute there it kind of seemed like that could have happened. But anyways guys, that's the entire video. If you liked it, you can leave a like, you can sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.